Ladies and gentlemen, this is a catchweight contest over 6 5-minute rounds with the first fall, the first submission, or the first KO to decide the winner. Introducing in the red corner from Rochdale, Marty Jones. His opponent, ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner from Chorley, Tiger Wood.
So Alan Wood of Chorley, Lancs at 12 stone 4, takes on Marty Jones of Chadderton, Manchester, although he's often billed from Oldham, and sometimes, as you heard Martin Conroy say, probably from Rochdale, but actually he comes from Chadderton. 13 stone 9, up with the light heavies now. In fact, this was going to be a light heavyweight crown contest for the vacant light heavyweight title of Great Britain. But unfortunately, Maxine unavailable, and therefore he's been replaced by Alan Wood in the middleweight class. There he is, bearded now.
Seconds away, round 1.
Alan Wood, the former welterweight champion of the North. He's got a job on here against the real technician in the 13.5 stone class, Marty Jones. Marty Jones in the plain trunks and white boots. Even the skill of Alan Wood. And he's got tremendous experience as a pro wrestler by comparison to his opponent here today. It's a 1-fall contest. Don't really believe that Alan Wood can get too near it against Marty Jones. But it'll certainly be interesting watching him try. Superb mover, Marty Jones. And he's got the 1.5 stone weight advantage as well. A nice throw by Marty, but still countered pretty quickly by this speedy middleweight in the check trunks. Alan Wood. This is a fairly quick head mirror there, wasn't it? Wood caught most of it on his feet. Lovely, neat move by Wood, but he was waiting for Jones to try that one and followed right through with it. Almost brought off the folding press. Oh, yes. It's seldom you see Marty Jones pull one like that as early as round 1. 6 rounds, 1 fall decides this. And the Grobbit. But he hadn't got it on right, obviously, or wouldn't have got out of that easy. Trying to turn him with his legs there, Wood. He's got quite a way to turn. can't see Marty Jones falling for this one at any time, let alone in round one. He went onto his back, but only when he was a little bit free of the legs. So the single arm stretch now to Wood. And just under a minute left in this first round of 6. Crossbody. That's cleared Alan Wood for the moment. Finger interlocked to a backhammer by Jones. Wood quickly down through the legs, grabbing both, but spun out before he could take advantage from it. To an ankle now, Jones. So Marty Jones from Oldham, from Rochdale, from Chatterton. Take your pick, because he's billed from all three on so many occasions in so many holes around Great Britain. The man who turned pro is the undefeated British intermediate middleweight title holder in '72. He won the title the year before. What an amateur record this boy's got. But he's a pro now.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2, 5 to go. And of course, no score, because the first fall decides the contest. Alan Wood in these early rounds certainly doing his share of attacking. That's Wood in the striped, the patterned trunks. Checked, I suppose is the word. From a leg lock to a toe and ankle. Jones ending up exactly where he started. No action on the ropes, please, says referee Brian Crabtree. Great left and a great monkey climb, but Wood waiting for it, and Jones waiting for that. Chance of a full Boston Crab, and another chance, but double leg Nelson now, folding press to Wood. But he'll never hold Jones's arms. No. Double leg Nelson chance now, folding press to Marty Jones. Into the ropes, surely. No, still missing. And again Wood tries the same move, a double leg Nelson follow-up. Again Jones tries to come back, but cannot hold the arm still. And the spin out finally by Jones, but he's let go now, so he can't continue the move. Jones nearly offered a handshake. Wood on the attack. The bearded Alan Wood of Chorley. Trying for a submission, but Marty Jones gets that head out of trouble in no time. Toe and ankle, Wood. Spin. He was trying to spin his man, but he got spun himself. Jones so fast on that. 2 minutes left in the second. Well, that knee came up dead right and totally legally, but it angered Wood. Referee Crabtree successfully cooling things for the moment, as he so often does. There's the toe and ankle again with the left knee behind Jones' left knee. Really turning that leg over. It released. It released. And 1 minute to go. Wood pretending he doesn't understand, but he knows perfectly well that once he releases a hold, he cannot restart until his man gets up off the canvas. Ropes break. Marty Jones has certainly got the strength for that straight arm left if he can get Wood in the right position. There it is. And going for the arm, the same arm with a quarter Nelson. Ten seconds to go, and another submission hold by Jones. Leg hooked under the thigh there, where the arm lever right back. But he hasn't got long. Well, Alan Wood was always a little temperamental, but nearly always more so when he's taking on a man a great deal heavier than himself. He starts pushing the ref around, he's really going to be in trouble. Arguing with the ref about something there. Wants to go ahead, but he's got quite a few seconds to go before the bell. Another 8 seconds to go.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3, 1-4 decides it, so no score. And it's Jones attacking. Oh. Really throwing him around now, Marty Jones. Each time he releases the hold. Nearly always ending up on the ropes, these moves. Good body check. Jones took that intentionally, of course, and that one, but this time Wood waiting for him, but not that time. Nasty time check again. Again, intentionally over the top. Oh, well, this time he didn't mean to do that at all. He meant to take Wood over the top with him, and not too good a landing by Marty Jones. Oh, beautiful, that knee up. Perfect timing. And he could be in real trouble now, Alan Wood, from that. 9. Cross press. And the Alan Wood right leg through the bottom rope, just holding on the bottom rope to ensure the break. Lucky he could reach it because he was in trouble then. Well, it was quite incredible that Alan Wood got up from that. That knee really caught him right on the side of the jaw there. The referee has more power than he knew. Right cross forearm on the way pass, and Wood visibly weakening at the moment. A flying, but Wood caught him beautifully. Crutch hold. Can he get the slam in? See where Marty Jones' right hand is, making sure the slam doesn't go. And he didn't go, and he caught the cross press on. Oh, no. Quite illegal. And again, Brian Crabtree with a headlock on the offender. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third. So Brian Crabtree can sort that lot out. He has. And a public warning for Alan Wood.
Ladies and gentlemen, public warning number 1 goes to Tiger Wood. And also public warning to Marty Jones.
Yes, they both got one. Neither of them.
Public warning each, ladies and gentlemen.
Neither of them releasing when told, so the referee decides to give them both a public warning. In the third round, and a double leg Nelson attempt by Alan Wood, but he'll never get with that. Not against Marty Jones. Just a minute left in the third. Perfectly legal back elbow. As long as he's still part of the same move. Double leg grab over for a Boston Crab. And Jones in trouble for the first time, really. 30 seconds. Alan Wood's got to make this count. Should have the strength to get him off all right. Can't see him giving from this one. Still 10 seconds for Wood to make it. 5 seconds. And it's too late now. So Marty Jones, who was the Lancashire and Northern champion several times, he won the British Championship. And he was a British Championship finalist at the age of 10 years old, and then only beaten by a 16-year-old fellow. So he has got one heck of an amateur record, and he's turning out that he's not having a bad pro record either.
Seconds away, round 4.
Round 4, 3 to go. No score because it's a 1-fall contest. One public warning each. And it's Jones versus Wood. Wood in the check trunks. And Wood giving away a stone and 5 pounds here to be sent. A flying tackle by Wood, but insufficient weight, I would imagine. Crutch hold Jones. And the slam. There it is. A follow down, an easy one with a cross press, but Wood manages to get out the first time. And Jones doesn't even try a second. Back elbow. Some neat forearm smashes gliding across Jones there. The referee can't get him away. Marty Jones can. Again, the cross press. And Alan Wood pretty flaked out now. Both men a little bit tired. They've really been hard at it. Action-packed. Which one stamina is going to give out first? Alan Wood can come in as substitute and beat Marty Jones, who was actually up for the light heavyweight crown and half the feather in his cap. hooked round that bottom rope. And again, Alan Wood going for it. Toe hold, toe and ankle. And it's Jones clear out onto our table now. So and it's Alan Wood cornered there, posted. And a beautiful suplex there by Jones, following it up with a cross press, and again getting a count of 2, but that's all. Perfect bridge by Wood to see if Jones can break it. And a monkey climb. Jones over the top, taking Wood with him in a body scissors. Beautifully done. Couple of minutes to go in the 4th. Well, a real melee of feet there. But it's not doing Wood too much good. Trying to get the toe and ankle, but can't reach it. Again, continuation after the break, and it's Jones out this time. Again, the far side. What sort of a landing has he had? He's getting counted. And Jones again out the other side this time. And held back by a front row ringside seater, and he's going to have to do the same job again, I think. 3 times Jones out now.
The second and the final public warning goes to Tiger Wood.
So a second and final public warning to Alan Wood there for continuing to push his man out of the ring before he could get back in. And Jones now bending the rules a little bit, and he gets a public warning too.
And a public warning, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Marty Jones.
So with 30 seconds to go in the 4th, and 2 public warnings each now, so they can't afford any more, either of them. 15 seconds. And just slowed up considerably now. They've been really laying it on, these two. 5 seconds. So Alan Wood really not wanting to go back to his corner one bit. Still angry. Jones coming forward too. It's going to be a tough job in this interval for the referee to separate them. Practically impossible to hear what they're beefing about, but they're certainly both of them beefing.
Seconds away, round 5.
And finally, and Wood coming across at the bell of round 5. So a backbreaker now, Wood. Right across the shoulder. Wood in trouble, Jones in trouble from this. As he can slide down and get the double arm. He's trying for it, but he missed the double arm. Body check again. And a good forearm over the top of the body check this time by Wood. To advertise. Oh, nice drop kick, and it's Wood out of the ring this time. Now, what sort of a landing has he had? It's a beautiful drop kick that sent him there. Ouch, Rizal didn't make it back. So Marty Jones the winner in round 5 by a KO. Just took him 1 minute 10 seconds of the round, the 5th.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 10 seconds, Tiger Wood failing to meet the count of 10, the winner, Marty Jones. And ladies and gentlemen, one for the loser, Alan Wood.
And thank you, Martin Conroy, and with that knockout for Marty Jones in round 5 over Alan Wood, it's goodbye from all of us here at Bedworth Civic Hall. Have a good week. Till next week.